Hi. So I'm struggling with bipolar depression for the better part of my life. And today I'm able to sit here and even talk to this camera because I did a cold shower and it gave me a little bit of energy to come and just like try to show up and express myself how I am. See, the thing about depression is that it's not like sadness. It's not an emotion that you get to express. The very definition of depression is repression of expression. So it's the indifference. It's literally the lack of expression is when everything is just indifferent. Nothing matters. And you feel dead inside. You feel like you'd rather be dead. It's like this passive suicide state where you're just like this. And I have a little bit of more energy right now, and that's how I can make this video. But like a few hours ago, 2 hours ago, I was like laying in bed, like I can't get out of bed. I just feel like I weighed 1,000 tons, and there's nothing that can get me to move. Not all of the things that I love doing, all of my interests, everything goes out the window. Like literally, it's like everything that ever interests you, anything that you're passionate about, all of these things just go out the window. And when you are in this state, it feels like it's gonna be forever. It feels like it's gonna be literally forever. And no matter how much healing you've done, it feels like you've gone back to square one. So it's really frustrating. It's really hard. It's really hard to maintain a life and to stay afloat, especially if you don't have a support system to be able to show up to work when you're depressed. It takes a lot of energy to mask that depression so you can do the job, to the point where I'm actually considering like literally being homeless. I'm not even kidding. I'm not trying to be dramatic. I'm being really honest. In 1 week I finished this work that I'm doing right now and I'm leaving this place and I have no savings, and I found a job actually with like maintenance in a hospitality business. It's a job that I'm not a bit thrilled about, but it's a job, and I don't know if I'm gonna be able to show up for this job. Um, it's really tough, really tough. I started taking the medication, but medication isn't doing anything. I'm supposed to wait another month until we have a proper evaluation, like a proper um, evaluation to see how the medication is helping me, or if the medication is helping me, or if we need to change the dosage or the type of medicine. But I've been on antidepressants and antipsychotics um, for my bipolar type 2, not otherwise specified. So I don't really meet all of the requirements for bipolar type 2, but I'm very much there. I don't meet all the criteria for the manic side in order to actually have the diagnosis for bipolar type 2. But I'm pretty close there. I'm mostly on the depressed side. And it's really crazy because people that know me and I know myself, I love life. I'm in love with life. I love the idea of life, the spirituality behind it, coming here as a soul and experiencing life and making this place a divine place for God, for our creator, and having a relationship with him. And I really love life. It's beautiful, but somehow it's like my body just doesn't cooperate. Like my mind, it just doesn't want to. And it's really hard. And I honestly, I've tried everything that's out there, other than maybe freaking ayahuasca. That's like one thing I haven't done yet. But I've tried for 5 years all of the alternative healing that exists out there, whether if it is somatic, cognitive, subconscious, um, what have not. Like I've tried everything, literally everything. Did I mention subconscious work? Yeah, subconscious work, more focus on the body, focus on the mind, mindfulness, my diet, exercise, sleep, meditation. I've done everything you can think of, the cold shower, sound healing. And it's like, doesn't matter how much I heal my past trauma, it's like my body already adapted to a depressed state and cannot learn anything new. I've tried psychedelics also. They help a lot actually, and I actually want to go back to them. But right now I'm taking the medication, so I don't want to interfere with the process. Cannabis is something that helps me a lot with feeling alive and getting stuff done, but you can't really function properly being high all the time, and eventually your productivity goes down, and eventually the depression after that high is really bad. And what I've been trying to do is to stay in the middle, to not go so crazy in the high, so I avoid the lows. So smoking weed isn't really the best option. So I'm honestly like coming to a place where my goal was to find the solution to my depression, to find a cure to my depression. And right now I'm going to a place where it's more about how can I live with depression? Because the goal of healing my depression is getting in the way of my life. Because I made that into the main thing of my life. Because it was getting so much in the way of my life, I decided that okay, I'm gonna heal my depression, right? I'm gonna heal my depression, and then I'm gonna be able to focus on my life, on my goals, on my passions, and everything. And because this is an unachievable goal, as it seems to be, after 5 years of trying everything that's out there, I'm feeling like I need to take this goal of healing my depression out of the priority, right? Out of the like main thing, and make my life my priority, make my goals my priority, whatever I want to do, and then work around depression. Like find the ways. Do I have 2 days in the week that I'm not depressed? How can I capitalize on these 2 days? How can I make myself feel less depressed on the days that I am depressed? How can I get over the depression faster? How can I live with depression? How can I function with depression? Right? So I'm coming to this place where honestly, like I'm losing hope on the idea of being depression free. So it's more about how to cope with depression, how to live with depression. And yeah, this is my update for the medications that I've been taking for the past month and a half, I believe, something like that. Um, and here we are. Here we are, man. What can I say? I have made it my life's purpose to either heal my depression or to live regardless of my depression. That's what gives me meaning. All of the things that I do, regardless of my depression, those are my wins. That's what gives me meaning and a reason to stay here and to not entertain the idea of like not wanting to be here. So it doesn't matter if I don't heal my depression, if I live with this my whole life. Every single win I do, every single day I do that I do something good, something positive, something for myself, something for others. Anything that I do that is expression, whether if it is sadness or happiness. Every moment that I express myself emotionally, creatively, in any way is a win for me and is enough of a win for me that I can get through the hard days just so I can leave those days. So they are worth it. They are worth my life. Thank you for listening.